Viewers, nearly 72 hours after the deadly stampede that claimed 41 innocent lives, actor turned politician Vijay finally broke his silence on the matter. While he called the tragedy a deeply painful incident, the actor confirmed that he decided not to stay in the city because he didn't want to create any further commotion and has promised to visit the victims soon. Further, he sent out a direct message to MK Stalin, who he addressed as CM Sir, and he says that people are aware of the truth and the TVK did nothing wrong. Further, he tells the Stalin government that if they are in the mood to go after him for revenge, then they must go after Vijay himself and not his party cadre.
மனுஷன்தானே அந்த நேரத்தில் அத்தனை பேர் பாதிக்கப்பட்டு இருக்கும்போது எப்படி அந்த ஊரை விட்டுட்டு என்னால் கிளம்பி வர முடியும்? நான் திரும்ப அங்கே போகணும்னு இருந்துச்சுன்னா அதை ஒரு காரணம் காட்டி அங்கே வேறு சில பதட்டமான சுச்சுவேஷன்ஸ், வேறு சில அசம்பாவிதங்கள் அந்த மாதிரி எதுவும் நடந்துடக்கூடாதுன்றதுக்காக தான் நான் அவாய்ட் பண்ணேன். கூடிய சீக்கிரமே உங்கள் எல்லாரையும் நான் சந்திக்கிறேன். மக்களுக்கு எல்லா உண்மையும் தெரியும். மக்கள் எல்லாத்தையும் பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறாங்க. கரூரை சேர்ந்த அந்த மக்கள் அந்த உண்மையெல்லாம் வெளியில் சொல்லும்போது எனக்கு கடவுளே நேரில் வந்து இறங்கி அந்த உண்மைகள்லாம் சொல்கிற மாதிரி எனக்கு தோணுச்சு. சிஎம் சார், உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது இந்த பழி வாங்கணும் அப்படின்ற எண்ணம் ஏதாவது இருந்துச்சுன்னா என்ன வேணாலும் பண்ணுங்க. அவங்க மேலே கை வைக்காதீங்க.
An hour later, the Tamil Nadu government came out with their own version. They once again reiterated that Vijay actually arrived 7 hours late and further also claimed that there was enough police deployment on site. There was no power cut during his address either. So far, 4 members of the TVK have been arrested, but the officials are yet to take any responsibility for the incident. The DMK also blamed Vijay for fleeing the spot moments after the tragedy. The BJP, on the other hand, also sent an 8-member delegation to the Stampede site earlier today as they continue to raise the demand for a CBI probe.
And unfortunately, fleeing the scene, and any responsible leader should not leave. And even if you've left, you should make sure at least your party functionaries are there, because people came to see you.
They love them. Whether it is an actor or a leader like Modi ji and all, people want to see, give them security, na? They just come like that and then get killed or what? This is not right. All are responsible. Whatever happens, everybody has to take up the responsibility themselves.
This is one complaint from lot of general public. After the commotion started, some miscreants used a knife. And they were opposite side. Miscreants were trying to create wound for people. Randomly they were doing this.
Where was she standing?
Akka neenga enga ninninga?
நாங்க இந்த ditchல விழுந்தோம்.
Akka fell into the ditch.
ஆப்போசிட்ல எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச பையன் ஃப்ரெண்டுங்க 4 பேர் கையில கிழிச்சு ஜிஹெச்ல தான் இருக்காங்க.
So 4 people here, friends who were on the opposite side, somebody tore into their hands by using knife, some miscreants.
அப்புறம் ஸ்கூல் பிள்ளைங்களுக்கு ஒரு 3 பிள்ளைங்களுக்கு கை உடைஞ்சிச்சு. என் பாப்பாவோட கிளாஸ்மேட்டுக்கு கை உடைஞ்சிச்சு. அவங்க ஜிஹெச் போல ஒன்லி தனியார்ல ட்ரீட்மென்ட் எடுத்துட்டு இருக்காங்க.
Her friend's daughter had her hand broken, but she went home by taking treatment in a private hospital. So a lot of people went home directly.
அவங்க ஜிஹெச் போகல.
They didn't go to GH.
ஏன்னா எட்ட தூரம் இருக்கனால அவங்க பக்கம் போயிட்டாங்க.
What happened to this tree?
மரத்துல என்ன?
ஆப்போசிட்ல தான் மேடம் மரத்துல ஏறினாங்க. இந்த சைடுல ஏறினதுல கீழே விழுந்துட்டாங்க.
இந்த மரத்துல ஏறி இருந்தாங்க.
That's a big claim there. Of course, amidst the political war of words, an Eyewitness has also made an explosive claim during this delegation visit. And in fact, that's the one that we saw just now where she talked about the knives being taken out, attacking those who were present at the location after Vijay began addressing them. This is a claim, of course, that has not been in any way been confirmed by, in fact, the persons who were present at that location or even the authorities who were present there.
This is one complaint from lot of general public. After the commotion started, some miscreants used a knife. And they were opposite side. Miscreants were trying to create.
You're watching the News Hour at 10. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
Let's take this across to our guest. Now joining us is Dr. S. Vijay, BJP leader. With us is Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author. Kovai Satyan, AIDMK's national spokesperson, is with us. Also joining us on the show is Dr. Kalanidhi Veeraswamy, DMK member of parliament. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this evening. And let me start with you. Kovai Satyan, today we've seen the state government come out, the top police brass as well as the additional chief secretary come out and say, look here, we made all the arrangements. It was pretty much TVK's fault because they should have estimated the number of people. They are the ones who delayed it, perhaps to gather crowds or for whatever reason. And they should have thought about the adequate arrangements that have to be made. So they've pretty much put the onus on the TVK. What do you have to say as far as this is concerned? Kovai Satyan.
Good evening, Madhav. Good evening to my fellow panelists. AIDMK leader is only interested to deliver justice to the victims and their families for whatever untoward incident that has happened. So we are not political scavengers. So let me tell you, DMK is not a catch-22 situation. They are in a better situation like Ek Patar Mein Do. They say it, no? With one stone you get two mangoes. In Tamil also there is a proverb. 160 constituency rally is over and there is a good momentum for our leader on the ground. And this incident has helped them to break that momentum by blaming everything on TVK. That is one benefit. The other benefit is to hide whatever the government machinery had failed in this. This blame game is indeed started by DMK, by blaming TVK. So it has helped them in two ways. One is to hide whatever the government machinery failed to deliver. The second thing is to break the momentum that the opposition leader has gained on the ground. And today's press meet clearly states and what are all data they can take it to their convenience using the government machinery, including the IAS officer. Trichy DGP, the person who gave the press meet from the police, ran away from it because the press started questioning on the police force that were present. He didn't answer it. And today, the additional chief secretary is saying that for every 20 people, there is one policeman. TVK gave a prediction of 10,000, but we numbered it to 20K. So there should be 1,000 policemen present. There were not even 100. That was the charge. The DGP Trichy said 500 policemen were present. So there were no clear and credible data to convince the common man that the government is in the right direction to deliver justice.
Respond to that.
33 ambulances were taken.
Let's go point by point because there are a number of points here. Mr. Satyan, I just want to go point by point because, were there enough police personnel present over there is one of the moot questions that is being asked. And let Mr. Veeraswamy come in on that. Mr. Veeraswamy, for this crowd, whether it's 10,000, 20,000, it doesn't matter. The allegation of TVK has been that the arrangements have not been proper. We have done everything as far as the state administration was asking of us. We have complied with all of that. So don't put the onus on us. And it is not even 1,000 persons as has been claimed, says the AIDMK spokesperson. Please respond to him.
Let me express my grief and condolences to all the victims who are both diseased and who have been hospitalized, and wish the people who are there in the hospital to get well soon. Having said that, the allegations which are being made about the police personnel, let me explain to you a basic thing about how political parties organize rallies. When we are organizing a rally, you never see this kind of commotions or problems in experienced parties like the DMK, ADMK or the BJP or the Congress. The simple reason being, the organizers will be able to predict what will be the crowd size which will be coming and attending the meeting. Based on that, if it is 1,000 population crowd, then we will select a particular venue. If it is 10,000, then we will choose a select venue. And if there are 1 lakh or 3 lakhs, then we will have a huge field which will be leveled and used for campaigning in that spot. So this shows that this particular party does not have enough experience to even predict what kind of a crowd they are anticipating, because they are a fledgling party. I do not blame very badly blame them, but it is just that they were not able to assess, and the intelligence report had predicted that there may be about 1.5 times more than whatever was there. But if you look at the claims, there is anything between 27,000 to 60,000, and for exactly the same reason, our Honorable Chief Minister has commissioned a ex-High Court judge setting up a commission to inquire into these things. So we are waiting for the outcome of these things, and allegations can easily be thrown. And you were talking about somebody making an allegation that there was somebody who was there with a knife and cutting people. I will tell you about my personal experience about attending these kind of rallies, where when you go there are bound to be miscreants in a mob situation, in a crowded situation, where they will be trying to see if they can steal something from you, like pick your pocket or snatch your chain. All these things tend to happen, and I myself have personally experienced where I have lost my mobile phone, my wallet in these kind of crowded gatherings where we are going in a rally. So
be that as it may, did this happen or not is a very important question, because the point is there's been failure all around, and I can very clearly see that everybody has failed the citizens of Tamil Nadu. The same citizens whose vote that political parties want, and they suddenly become active just a few months before the elections. This is unfortunately what has happened. And let me bring in fact, Dr. S. Vijay Dharni, the leader of the BJP as well. Dr. S. Vijay Dharni, Mr. Annamalai today went out and he spoke, and there was this lady who says that somebody has been knifed, etc. Nobody in the administration is even aware of this. What is the evidence of this knifing, of what has transpired? Because there's so many allegations of power being cut, of all sorts of things, and very often we are hearing completely to the contrary from what the administration is saying.
See, now, first and foremost, I would like to state that BJP as a party, and we all are with the people of Karur and the victims and who are affected in the incident. We are with them. First, I would like to tell this. And we also grieve along with them for all that has happened there and the 41 deaths that has happened. And very important is the question you asked, what is the evidence? That is where there should be an inquiry by an independent agency other than the state police or any other one-man commission appointed by the government of Tamil Nadu, where the allegation itself, there is
there's already a one-man commission.
So CBI is the right agency which can do the proper investigation into this matter, and the probe should be judicious, the probe should be proper, because allegations are there by individuals, which we saw just now, that who were victims and who were also part of the rally. They have given, eyewitnesses are there, they have given evidence that knives were there and there were antisocial elements and so many things. It cannot be brushed aside just like that, if there is a rally, there is going to be antisocial element, there is going to be theft. It cannot be brushed aside like that. Police personnel strength was so low that these things could not be checked. Had it been the case, this rally, if it is estimated, even for 10,000 people, they asked a place. This is not a place for 10,000. It is only for a place for 2,000 or even 1,000. It cannot hold more than that.
Okay, two points. I want the DMK MP to come back on this before I come across to Dr. Ranganathan. You must respond to those 2 points. A, the police was woefully inadequate, and B, they don't have faith in the police, says both the ADMK. We've seen the TVK also ask for an independent inquiry. Why shouldn't there be a CBI probe? Is that question? Mr. Veeraswamy.
Let me respond to this. One is saying that the police personnel were inadequate. I will remind you that there was a similar rally just a few days back in the same place, which was conducted by the ADMK, where there was a crowd of 15,000 and they had about 150 or 200 police personnel deployed over there. So you can have that checked, and it is on record. And also here they anticipated the crowd to be larger, and they had deployed 500 police people, and they also had police personnel deployed along the route from Namakkal to Karur, because there was a huge crowd on the way where they were also traveling along with 5,000 additional people who had come along. So, and also another thing I would like to say, that the TVK had issued a notification saying that 12 o'clock Vijay will come and address the crowd in Karur. And if you have ever gone to a rally, we generally do not make people suffer in the sun for more than half an hour or 1 hour. When we say our leaders are coming and people are gathered, we ensure that they do not wait in the sun for a very long time, because we know the effects, what it will have on people, where they will be starving, they will be having dehydration, and they will have hypoglycemia and all these things. So here, you have to understand that people had gathered from 10 a.m. in the morning.
But then, if you are so experienced, then your police could have very well told Vijay, don't go to this area, there are too many people over there. Did your police take that action, sir? Mr. Veeraswamy, why did your police then not clamp down and say we are declining your permission?
No, they had informed the district secretary of TVK and the general secretary of TVK saying that the crowd is becoming unmanageable. There is bound to be problems. Kindly make sure that you do not have this rally here. You postpone it to some other day.
Cancel the permission.
It is not like as if it has never been
Why can't they cancel the permission?
TVK party already.
Does the police not have the right to cancel the permission?
If you say any one way, today we will say that if you had cancelled the... No, here we did not anticipate this problem because the people who came along with Vijay was something which was unanticipated. Because this was...
Dr. Ranganathan, you buy that argument?
And from there...
Dr. Ranganathan, I'm coming to you. Just 1 minute. I want Dr. Ranganathan to answer that question and then I'm coming back to you. Dr. Ranganathan.
Yeah, Kalanidhi Ji, I respect you. You're very erudite. Please allow me to speak. I didn't interrupt you when you were speaking. Thank you so much. Good evening, Madhav. Good evening to my fellow panelists. Madhav, can I please start by asking you a very simple question, asking directly to you, Madhav. You see, throughout my life, I've always deployed what I call the Anderson razor. And the question is as follows. Do you blame Warren Anderson for escaping overnight after the Bhopal gas tragedy? Or do you blame the government that allowed him to escape? Simple question.
Well, I think that answer is very evident over here. The government cannot escape its own responsibility when it comes to law and order. But at the same time, for the committing of the crime, you can't absolve Warren Anderson either. So TVK and DMK to that extent both have to own up some amount of the blame.
Yes. Now I come to this direct question. It is appalling that when 10,000 people are to be attending this rally, the permission was granted. You have the police and the local administration allowing 27,000 people to attend this rally on a road with poorly lit barricades, almost non-existent. In fact, if Kalanidhi Ji were to hear the comments of the DGP of Karur, he would admit, and this my next question is to him, the Honorable MP. Now, the DGP clearly is blaming the actor Vijay. Can I please ask you, has an FIR being registered against actor Vijay? Mr. Kalanidhi, can you please confirm this, Dr. Kalanidhi? Have you registered an FIR against Vijay?
Mr. Kalanidhi.
Should I
yes,
reply,
please respond.
Or will it be considered as interference?
No, please.
Please. The question is to you.
Let me correct Mr. Anand on two things. Two things. One, there is no DGP for Karur. So there is a DGP only for the state government of Tamil Nadu, and we do not have individual DGPs for each and every district in Tamil Nadu. I don't know how the practice is in northern states, so you can correct me if I'm wrong. And the other thing is, the DGP has said that the TVK did not follow the instructions which were given and what they had promised that they will stick to. And FIR on Vijay, it is still being contemplated. So if you ask me if there are any crimes being which have happened, if the FIR has been filed, the time taken will vary. The direct responsibility for this particular incident where the police had direct conversations with the people.
Are you going soft on Vijay for your own political consideration?
Mr.
Kalanidhi Veeraswamy, are you going soft on Vijay?
The secretary of the party and the deputy general secretary. And Vijay, now today he has come out with a statement where he has made an inflammatory statement where he is, Mr. Anand and the media person who is handling this, I have never interrupted anybody and I would like to be given a space where I can explain my stand. If you do not want me to speak, kindly let me know. I can keep mum and keep listening to all of you all speaking.
Sir, this is a debate. This is a debate. It's a simple question I am asking you. Mr. Kalanidhi Veeraswamy, simple question I am asking
you. Then don't shout over people.
No, one second. Calm down. This is a simple question I am asking you. Is your state government then going soft on Vijay for your own political calculations? Please answer that question.
I will tell you one thing. If I am a person who is running a hospital, in my hospital, if there is a problem where there is a particular surgery which is going wrong, the person who is responsible for that is the person who is conducting the surgery, not the person who owns the hospital or who is running the hospital. If there is a kind of an accident where there is a fire, then the owner of the hospital will be taken to task. But here we are talking about an event which was coordinated by the district secretary and party general secretary and the
you've just given Vijay a clean sheet on national television.
But today, can I just finish my statement?
Why the police is going soft on Vijay? He doesn't have any onus or any responsibility according to you. Dr. Ranganathan.
No, I am not saying we are going soft on Vijay, but today he has
Dr.
made an
Kalanidhi.
inflammatory speech where I will demand for an FIR on him and make an arrest because he is inciting violence in this case. Today he has made aspersions that the Chief Minister is in some way responsible for the deaths of these 40 people. By making
Dr.
a statement
Ranganathan.
saying, don't touch my fans, he is making
Okay,
an
you've had your say, sir.
allegation.
Dr. Ranganathan,
that
very quickly.
the Tamil Nadu-
Now, look, Dr. Kalanidhi, yes, Madhav, can I please have
Yes,
my
please
say?
go ahead. Floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you. Look, let's not conflate the issues, and there is no need to be sarcastic, doctor. I admire you as a COVID hero. You are a national treasure. So please listen to me, and this is a very serious matter. Number one, I meant DGP at Karur who gave the statement, Mr. Venkatraman, for no need to be sarcastic that I didn't know there were DGPs and all that. I do know. Secondly, when you say you are now going to file an FIR for inflammatory speech, which is not connected to the stampede where Vijay was actually giving a bhashan. Number two, your intentions are very clear, sir. With respect, the fact is you've already set up a magisterial inquiry and you haven't yet filed an FIR against the person who should be most implicated.
Absolutely. And let me bring in Kovai Satyan on that. Kovai Satyan, can the TVK chief, should he not be subjected to at least an inquiry? Whether or not they choose to take legal action on him can be another aspect. But the very fact that he hasn't even been questioned yet, what does that show you?
He should be subjected to inquiry, but this government cannot do so legally because this one-woman commission is ultra-virus. Still 1 hour ago, there is no GO which has been released for her to give the power to conduct the inquiry as the one-woman commission. This is the incompetence of this government. Let me tell you once again, Madhav, the sequence of events that unfolded has not infused confidence. It is the police which sought the help of 33 ambulances to take the patients from the venue to the different hospitals. Were they all admitted in the government hospitals or did they take them to the private hospital? What is the number of patients that got admitted in the private hospital? Till now, this government has not given a strong statement. Nobody knows how many got admitted, how many are still alive, how many are struggling for life, or how many are deceased.
Why is there no information available?
Stalin makes a statement that I'll give 10 lakhs.
Dr. Kalanidhi Veeraswamy, please respond.
One women commission, you don't pass a GO for the commission to come into action. But she'll go to the road inquiry. People, the police personnel behind her will threaten. Don't speak.
Dr. Kovai Satyan has made
a drama these people can enact, they will enact. And in the end, they will say all is well, we did the right thing.
Okay. Let DMK respond now.
Yeah, so Dr. Kovai Satyan is an educated person and he is making a statements, baseless statements, and he is saying a GO is not there, the inquiry commission has not been set up, where the inquiry commission has been set up and they have already started questioning, and in fact the judge has asked several questions about the conduct of this particular rally, where the people who were organizers were taken to task and they were asked why is it that such and such a person, Mr. Vijay, who came 7, 8 hours or 9 hours late, when there was a given time, why did he not stick to the schedule? Knowing that very well that thousands are waiting for him to see him over there in the scorching sun, where there was no proper adequate facility for water facility, no proper toilet facilities, and these people did not have adequate shaded area where they were climbing up on trees.
All right, you made that point. Should TVK have organized better facilities is a very, very pertinent question. This is not how all political parties always operate, and we'll have to, a short while earlier, I'm going to interrupt this debate because a short while earlier I spoke to TVK General Secretary. They didn't want to come on the panel. They didn't want to be part of a debate, but I put some of those questions across to TVK General Secretary Arun Raj. This is what he had to say. I'd like to thank Dr. S. Vijay, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, Kovai Satyan and Dr. Kalanidhi Veeraswamy for joining us this evening. Listen into this conversation with Arun Raj. Joining us now to discuss all that has transpired, the unfortunate stampede in which 41 people lost their lives in Karur, as well as the statements that have come out today from Vijay's side, as well as a version of the Tamil Nadu government and the Tamil Nadu police. We have Arun Raj, TVK General Secretary, who's joining us now. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Arun Raj. Let me start today with Vijay's video statement. Today he says that he didn't visit the hospital to avoid further untoward incidents. Now, doesn't this just seem to be an excuse? Because as somebody who's a leader who everybody came to see, perhaps one would have expected him to take a little more responsibility.
Just because the leader was more responsible, he took these hard decisions. I need to tell you that facts, situation that prevailed on that particular day. when we were on transit, the news came in, and we were in a total state of disbelief. When we were trying to get the news confirmed, and when the death toll was increasing by the moment, the primary thing which was in everybody's mind was that we have to go there to the hospital to be with sharing our grief with this victims' family members. But when we tried to contact this district administration, we didn't get any proper response. And secondly, our TVK cadres who are there at this hospital, they informed them that the situation was very tense, and that if our leader visits there, that situation may turn uncontrollable. And definitely there was a clear reasons to believe that if the leader visits there, the situation would go out of control. It was only for that particular reason our leader, though he badly wanted to go there, we had no other choice other than to leave this place.
No, but end of the day, the point is that at least what the Tamil Nadu government is saying is that even the reason that the entire stampede took place, Vijay is responsible because he deliberately delayed the event. They claim to gather a larger crowd. It was scheduled to be much earlier in the evening, around 2 or 3 p.m. He arrived only at 7 p.m. and people had started gathering much before that. So why did he come so late, and doesn't the party need to explain that?
Sir, there was no need for us to gather crowd, to show more crowd. That everybody knows that our leader enjoys a lot of huge mass support, and there was absolutely no need for us to purposely delay the arrival of leaders so that more and more people crowd. The very reason why that visit to Karur got delayed was that during that previous district visit was taking place, there itself we got delayed, and because of huge people thronging this that meeting site, and also on en route throughout, there were so many places where hundreds of people were there blocking this vehicle, and it was purely unintended and it was unintentional. And as in many political meetings, this got delayed.
That was Arun Raj, TVK General Secretary. I'd like to thank you for joining us, Mr. Raj. In fact, you can watch that whole interview later at 11 p.m. today as well.